Kapatid.
Ipag.
Ay, ipag. Anak. Kapatid. Pamangkin. Okay. Ito yung mga pamitan nito. Ito, pagtulungan na lang po natin na bumaba siya, surrender siya, at ligtas siya. Yun po yung ina-assure namin sa inyo.
Matapos ang ilang buwan na paghahanap sa bodyguard ni Senator Leila de Lima ay nahanap na ng mga otoridad si Ronnie Dayan dito sa Bacnotan, La Union.
Yung please lang. Hindi, okay na yan. Okay na yan.
Okay, Pinky, so far we're checking the security measures here in Camp Crame, but so far it's just the same security protocols that are happening here. But you know, what we know so far is that Ronnie Dayan was arrested at around 11:30 in the morning at Sitio Turod, Barangay San Felipe, San Juan, La Union, early today. And the arresting officers are from the joint elements of the CIDG La Union, the La Union Provincial Police Office, the Pangasinan Provincial Police Office, and Bacnotan Police Station. And after the arrest, Dayan was brought to the La Union Provincial Police Office for proper disposition. And La Union Police Director, Senior Superintendent Leo Francisco told us that Dayan is on his way here in Camp Crame, and at 4 in the afternoon, PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa will have a presentation of about the arrest of Ronnie Dayan. So as of now, Pinky, let me clarify that it is unclear if the PNP Chief will present Dayan personally to the media or if he will just give information about the arrest of Ronnie Dayan earlier. Pinky.
All right, thanks for clarifying that, George. All we know is that at 4 p.m., magsasalita si PNP Chief De La Rosa. We're not sure if Dayan will be there or if he's going to present Ronnie Dayan, but for sure, we are going to await for that press briefing coming from the Chief of the PNP, Bato De La Rosa.
That's right, Pinky. But so far now, the PIO of the PNP has yet to give us further details on what's going to happen this afternoon. Pinky.
Okay, we'll get more information from you, George, a little later on. When you have more updates there, please let us know. We'll get you back on the line. Again, George Cahiles, thank you so much for that report. Again, a press briefing from PNP Chief Bato De La Rosa at 4 p.m. We are going to await that and bring that to you live. Our other breaking news here on CNN Philippines. Ronnie Dayan, the alleged bagman, the driver of Senator Leila de Lima, has been captured before noon today. Accordingly, he was captured at 11:30 in the morning in San Felipe, La Union, and the PNP is saying that he will be presented in Camp Crame at about 4 in the afternoon. Our information too on this, Anjo Alimario, he's still on the line. Anjo.
Just speaking at 1:01 in the afternoon, we got that official confirmation from Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre that indeed Ronnie Dayan was arrested in La Union. And now we got this very short message from Yusek Balmes on the statement of Justice Secretary Aguirre on the capture of Dayan. And he said, quote, his capture will tie up the loose ends and supply the missing links in the cases before the DOJ. It is also a chance for Mr. Dayan.
Anjo? We'll get back to Anjo a little later on. We have a bad signal with Anjo. He was saying that the Secretary of Justice, Vit Aguirre, was saying that his capture apparently could tie up some loose ends and supply the missing links in the cases before the Department of Justice. All right, Anjo, you're back on the line.
Hi, Pinky. Yes. Let me read to you the statement of Judge Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre on the capture of Dayan. It's a short statement, and he said, quote, "His capture will tie up the loose ends and supply the missing links in the cases before the DOJ. It is also a chance for Mr. Dayan to clear his name, so encourage him to tell the whole truth of what he knows." That's the short statement, Pinky, of Judge Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre. We know so far that, of course, De Lima and Dayan and other respondents are facing 4 consolidated complaints here at the Justice Department. Some of them are drug complaints, Pinky.
4 cases that have been consolidated, that is correct, Anjo. And subpoenas have actually been issued yesterday for Senator Laila De Lima and some of the respondents, rather, in those 4 cases.
That's right, Pinky, and we just got word today that the rest of the respondents have also been subpoenaed for the December 2 preliminary investigation of their cases, but we don't expect them to appear personally. Of course, that's for the lawyers to get the copy of the complaint. Then they will set another time or setting for the actual filing of their counter affidavits, Pinky.
You know, Anjo, we were speaking to Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez just a couple of minutes ago, and he was saying that we should remember that that arrest warrant was issued by the Speaker himself because of the no-show, the snubbing of Ronnie Dayan during the hearing at the House of Representatives, which was, the Committee on Justice and Human Rights spearheaded that particular hearing. So Speaker Alvarez is saying that he must be, shown, presented, also to the Speaker, again saying that he was the one that issued the arrest warrant.
That's right, Pinky. And here at the DOJ, we will be also anticipating if they will present also Ronnie Dayan. Of course, he's one of the respondents here in the 4 complaints before the Justice Department. So he really has to show up here in Pinky and to answer his charges against him.
Yeah, it seems that, you know, there are a number of places that Ronnie Dayan will have to go. He'll have to go to the House of Representatives. He may have to go to the DOJ and possibly also the PNP, because the next question really, Anjo, is who's going to take custody of Ronnie Dayan? That's something that we need to find out eventually, at least once he is presented or once we see him on television, or once he's presented by the police. All right, Anjo, thank you so much also for that report. Again, we are expecting a press briefing at 4 p.m. from Camp Crame. The PNP chief will be spearheading that media briefing.
Into the killing of Mayor Espinosa. So I was present and I participated during the first hearing, and I will be present again on tomorrow's hearing. Now, alam ko ang susunod yung tanong, magtatanong din ba ako kay Kerwin Espinosa? Sa ngayon, wala po akong balak magtanong sa kanya. Makikinig po ako sa kanya and titignan ko. Kasi, what did I tell you? Kasi alam nyo, no-brainer talaga yan. Na tinatanong ako, di ba, bakit alam mo na idadawit ka ni Kerwin Espinosa? No-brainer yan, huwag na po tayong maglukuhan. Talaga naman na expected na yan, na ituturo na naman ako, katulad ng mga naging witness sa House Inquiry, tsaka pinalagay nga ako doon sa supposed affidavit ng kanyang ama, si Mayor Espinosa. So, lahat ng ito, kasama yan dyan sa grand plan nila, na lahat na lang tungkol sa droga ay ikakabit nila kay Senator Laila De Lima. Kasi ang tawag po sa akin ng ating Pangulo ay ako na daw po ang leading narco-politician dito sa bansang ito, dahil ako nga daw po ang dahilan kung bakit narco-state na daw po ang Pilipinas. Although hindi ko po alam kung alam niya pinagsasabi niya na narco-state na ang Pilipinas. Hindi ko alam kung naiintindihan po ng ating Pangulo kung anong ibig sabihin ng isang narco-state. So pinapanindigan na lang po nila yan Dahil yan po ang gusto ng Pangulo. Lahat tungkol sa droga dito sa Pilipinas ay ikakabit, dadawit si Senator Laila De Lima. So ano pa naman yan na ayan, nandyan na si Kerwin Espinosa. And tingnan nyo, pinatay na yung tatay. Pinatay na rin yung mga iba pa na mga identified with him. Diba? May mga 2 or 3 more personalities.
Proliferation of drugs at the new Bilibid prison. So at some point, Speaker Alvarez was saying that Ronnie Dayan needs to be brought to the House of Representatives. Again, there was an arrest warrant for him, an arrest warrant for contempt because of him snubbing the House hearing. Our correspondents out on the field to give us more information and more update on the capture or arrest of Ronnie Dayan. George Cahiles will be giving us more information, as well as Anjo Alimario. We will be waiting for the press briefing. That's at 4 p.m. from PNP Chief Roland De La Rosa. Keep it here on CNN Philippines to get the stories as they happen. I'm Pinky Webb. Good afternoon. Yes, Secretary Aguirre is saying that Ronnie Dayan, the alleged driver and bagman of Senator Laila De Lima, has been captured. There is a standing warrant of arrest for Dayan, the man you see on your screen now, for failing to submit himself and not showing up during the House hearing on the alleged proliferation of drugs at the new Bilibid prison. It was, I believe, in the month of October when members of the Philippine National Police swooped down and did searches on a few houses believed to be owned by Ronnie Dayan. They failed to find Ronnie Dayan then, and we were able to have an interview with Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre yesterday, and he did tell CNN Philippines that Ronnie Dayan will be captured this month of November. Let's go to George Cahiles. He joins us on the line. George, go ahead.
Pinky, we just got an information from Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre saying that Ronnie Dayan was already arrested around 11:30 in the morning at Sitio Turod, Barangay San Felipe, San Juan, La Union. And the arresting team is composed of the CIDG in La Union, the Provincial Police Office of La Union, the Provincial Police Office of Pangasinan, and the Bacnotan Police Station. Now, according to the information, Ronnie Dayan was brought to La Union Provincial Police Office for proper disposition. So far, Pinky, that's all the information that we've got, and we tried to contact the La Union Police, and they told us that the PNP chief will speak on the matter. But it is unclear now if what is happening there at the La Union Provincial Police Office. So we'll get more information on that, Pinky.
Understandably, George, because this happened at 11:30, so that's just about an hour and 45 minutes since the arrest of Ronnie Dayan. It's been months. They've been looking for Ronnie Dayan for quite a while right now. And George, I'm telling our viewers that yesterday, Secretary Vit Aguirre was here on CNN Philippines, and he said he was confident that Ronnie Dayan will be captured this month. Let's go back to just a couple of days ago, George. There were supposed to be, remember, these reports that Ronnie Dayan was supposedly captured, and we were frantically trying to get some confirmation from members of the AFP and members of the police, and that turned out negative, and it finally happened today that he's been arrested and captured.
That's right, Pinky. Actually, even PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa yesterday said that the information about the capture of Ronnie Dayan over the weekend was a hoax. And he told us yesterday during the press briefing that no, there's no information that they've got. He asked the regional director of Region 1 as well as the Pangasinan Police Office that no, there's no confirmation about that information. But so far, as of now, Pinky, that's what Secretary Aguirre is telling us now, that he was already captured.
Yes,
Pinky.
Confirmation coming from Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre. George, thank you so much. We'll get back to you a little later on. Let's speak to Congressman Ray Umali. He joins us on the line, of course. Congressman Ray Umali is the chairman of the House Justice Committee who, initiated and took over this hearing on the proliferation of drugs at the New Bilibid prison. Congressman Umali, good afternoon to you.
Hi, good afternoon, Pinky. Good afternoon to all our televiewers.
We understand, of course, Congressman, that the hearing on the proliferation of drugs at the New Bilibid prison has ended. And at that point, sir, you never had, obviously, a Ronnie Dayan. Indeed, if he is arrested, confirmed by Secretary Aguirre, what are your plans?
First of all, I'm so grateful and so happy that our law enforcement agencies had finally caught up on Ronnie Dayan. As we ended our committee hearing, we said that we may reopen when he is arrested, or some of our other committees may continue hearing this. So at this point in time, I guess there are very important matters that can be revealed out of any testimony of Ronnie Dayan, so that subject to clearance from Rules Committee and from the Speaker, now that he is arrested, and I am looking at a conduct of continuing hearings on the matter.
Okay, Congressman, we're still trying to get more information on this supposed capture or arrest of Ronnie Dayan from... It's getting a little bit, we're getting some news right now that apparently Secretary Aguirre is retracting his earlier statement, sir.
What about?
That Ronnie Dayan has been arrested or captured. Were you able to speak to Secretary Aguirre too, Congressman? Any word from him yet? Okay.
I am in a media forum, and I just got word from many of those who are seeking an interview with me. I told them I am gonna validate this information confirmed from PNP, but I think I've been getting a lot of calls. Can I get back to you on this?
Yes, we'll appreciate that, Congressman.
Okay.
Please let us know, and we'll continue to call you as well.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Let's go first to Anjo Limario. He's on the line right now. Anjo.
Yes, Pinky, with the latest information that we got from Justice Secretary Aguirre is that he said, quote, I cannot yet confirm the arrest. That's around 12:45 this afternoon. And you know what became weird? That I texted him just 10 minutes ago, and I directly asked to him, check na arrest na ba si Dayan? And he just replied to me a single word confirming it. He said yes. And now, 10 minutes later, he said that he cannot yet confirm the arrest of Ronnie Dayan, Pinky.
Anjo, understandably, understand the position that, well, right now, first, the Secretary said yes. Let's clarify that. First, he says yes to you, and then upon another sending of another text, he says that, what did he say? What were his exact words? He can't confirm at the moment? Was that what he said after?
Yes, because I directly asked to him if Dayan was already arrested, and he said yes. Then I asked for, sir, can we get more details or statement on that arrest? Then he replied a few minutes after, and he said, I cannot confirm, or I cannot yet confirm the arrest. That's his exact words, Pinky.
Okay.
That's what he replied to me.
All right. You know, Anjo, I was telling George a while ago, we were speaking, he was giving us also a report that the Secretary of Justice had confirmed the arrest of Ronnie Dayan. You know, we were going back to, I believe that was a Saturday night when there was, a text coming out one after the other that this Ronnie Dayan was supposedly arrested, and we were frantically trying to get confirmation from officials, and we weren't really getting much information. This is just a reminder of what happened to us about 2 days ago, Saturday night, I believe that was. Anjo?
Yes, Pinky. That's right, Pinky. up to now, again, we're still trying to confirm it to Aguirre if what his final stand or word on this, if it was really confirmed or not, if Dayan was really arrested. I understand that he's not here, Pinky, at the DOJ right now. He told to me that he didn't go to work today, or he didn't actually go to the DOJ office today. So we're still waiting for official confirmation or statement from him clarifying this matter, Pinky.
Okay, official confirmation again. Let's say that, Anjo, an official confirmation again from Secretary Vit Aguirre, because he confirmed that to you a while ago. And then the next text was he couldn't really confirm it yet. First, he said yes to your "has he been captured" question. And then the second was when you asked, can we get more details, he answered you with a, I can't confirm that yet.
That's right, Pinky.
All right, Anjo. Well, let's quickly possibly talk about, you know, what led to this arrest of Ronnie Dayan. I was telling our viewers, just for background, that Ronnie Dayan was issued an arrest warrant because of his snubbing or his failure to show up during the House hearing that was conducted by, well, the lead committee there was the House Justice Committee. You know, there were inmates who showed up. A few or two members or former members of the NBI also showed up, and it was really just Ronnie Dayan who failed to appear during that hearing, hence his arrest warrant. Correct, Anjo?
Pinky.
All right, I don't think we have Anjo Alimario on the line. We'll get back to Anjo a little later on. All right, again, we're trying to get confirmation from DOJ Secretary Vit Aguirre if Ronnie Dayan really has been arrested. According to our correspondent, Anjo Alimario, he sent a text to Secretary Vit Aguirre asking if Ronnie Dayan has been arrested, and the answer of Secretary Aguirre was yes. And when Anjo asked for more details regarding this, Secretary Aguirre said, I can't yet confirm. We'll be taking a short break. We'll be right back.